Hello there YouTube, and welcome back to War Thunder, guys. Today I'm going to be taking out the T-72A for Russia. This is a rank 6 battle rating 9.3 tank. It comes with a 125mm cannon and 44 rounds, a 12.7mm machine gun and 250 rounds mounted up here by the commander's cupola. Also get a 7.62mm machine gun with 200 rounds, which is mounted coaxially, and then you get an 81mm smoke grenade launcher, and that's 12 of them. And these are really good. They fire in groups of 4, so you do have multiple uses of them, which is really good for when you get in trouble. And you obviously will get in trouble being at 9.3, facing things like XM1s, which are really fast. This isn't too bad itself. Its acceleration's pretty good. The top speed of 37 miles an hour is really good, gets you into trouble quite quickly. However, neutral steering, it just doesn't have any. So if you're sat in one position and you want to do a 180 or even a 90-degree turn on the spot, it's not having any of it. You need to be at least in first or second gear to have any chance of getting any decent sort of maneuverability when you want to turn. Which also brings me to its reverse speed, which is absolutely abysmal. So say you get hit on the battlefield, you drop your smoke in front of you and you want to reverse away. I wouldn't suggest reversing, because as I say, 2 miles an hour in reverse is horrible. You literally have to put yourself into second gear and hit left or right and then swing round 180 and then just drive. Drop another group of smoke grenades and just try to drive through and get away as quickly as possible so you can repair. Other than that, I really do like the tank. It's got its drawbacks, but most tanks really do. It's very similar to the T-72A. So if you've played the T-72A, you'll know what I'm talking about. There are obviously differences to it. I mean, the turret's very similar, but it's not the same turret. The hull's very similar, but it's not the same hull. They are very similar looking, but they are very different tanks. This one's only slightly faster though, T-72A. But the T-72 is the upgrade. It is the big daddy of the T-64s. As you can see, you've also got a decent little lineup as well. So I've got the T-72 in, T-64A, T-62M, which I have been playing and feels a hell of a lot different from the last time I played it. Last time I played this, I wasn't impressed. It was slow and sluggish. I mean, it's no race car still, but it feels a hell of a lot better. Then also we've got the Shilka in. I've also got the My 4AV in, and then the MiG-15. Okay, so to the T-72's armour then. So it has slightly more armour on the hull than the T-64A, which is really good. However, it has slightly less armour on the turret. But that being said, I've survived a hell of a lot of shots that I thought would have actually penned and killed me. So if I go onto armour protection here, you can see it's pretty decent at outer skin. It's got some nice hard spots, but overall it's not going to stop anything at 9.3. But if we go into the protection analysis and click USA, and let's find an XM1. No, we'll just go for the Abrams, which is there. Let's find the right shell. Where is it? Yep, there we go. So everyone will be firing APFSDS, sorry, at this sort of battle rating. So what we do is we line up here. I mean, right next to the cannon barrel here, massive weak spot. But here, just off of it, you can see it is really decent. And also, I didn't know this. If you click, so you got this like this. If you click, look at that. You can get a little simulation of what will happen, which is pretty sweet. Upper glacis though, you are likely to be penned in certain spots, like right there. It's going to go straight through. But slightly lower, where it goes yellow, you're looking, oh, hang on, you're looking at possibly, yeah, a non-penetration. Lower glacis though, again, it's going to go straight through like it always does. But you do have decent armour penetration. That being said, when you go up against Japanese tanks, which you most likely will, and then you fight Type 90s, oh my god. These Heat FS shells, which have 650 millimeters of chemical pen. They don't take no prisoners. It goes straight through. I mean, it doesn't do massive amounts of damage, but it is enough damage half the time just to kill your crew. So be aware, Type 90s are bad news. See, anywhere on this upper glacis, it makes no difference. That Heat FS shell is going straight through. Even at this sort of angle where it's, you know, yellow, there's a cannon breach straight out, and then your next shot to your turret is going to kill you. So yeah, but again, as I say, most people at the sort of battle rating of 9.3 and higher are using APFSDS, so you've got some decent protection from those type of shells. However, though, as you can see, all this ammunition that sits here, if anyone hits you in the side, that is literally it. That is your day done. Back to the hangar, you have failed your mission. But I do like it. So we're going to have a look at the ammunition that the T-72 gets. So you start off with the stock shell, the 3BM9, which isn't too bad. You can get kills with it, but overall I try to get off of it as quickly as possible. It's not the best. Your second shell is a Heat FS, which is pretty decent. 440 millimeters of pen at 0 degrees. At 30 degrees, 381 at 30 degree angle, and at 60 degrees, 290 millimeters. So really decent penetration now. Then you go to the APFSDS, the 3BM12, which is this one, which is a lot more pen, but again, you need to work your way down to the last one. The last one is the one I'm going to be using. It is pretty good, and it just chews tanks up. Even Abrams and M1 IPs or IP M1s, I've been doing real damage against them. I mean, you're not likely to pen the cheeks of the turret, but lower glacis, things like that, you're gonna pen easily. Especially when at 500 meters, you still got 420 millimeters on 0 degrees. So it's not too bad. You also have, obviously, the smoke launchers. You also have the big smoke screen that follows behind, but I haven't unlocked that yet. I've just been working on the engine and transmission to come. We do have this upgrade pack. It slightly increases acceleration, helps you brake, helps you stop quicker. Overall, I don't know. I think it's kind of a waste of a modification, to be fair. I was hoping for ERA. Apparently not, though. I was very disappointed by night unlocked that and found out it wasn't ERA because, well, I didn't read it. Because why would I? Because if you look at that, you think, oh, that's armor, because the T-64B has the exact same modification now to turn it into the BV and ERA installed. This one, however, this one does not have ERA, and I was really disappointed because I just see that and thought, oh, that means it's ERA. Click it, yep, got that. No ERA. Don't get your hopes up. But it is a good tank. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay. Okay guys, welcome to Eastern Europe. This is the first of 2 games I'm going to be showing you. So jumping onto the cap early game to get some of those yummy spawn points, because if we do get killed early, you know, we at least want to be able to spawn back in something decent rather than a AAA. I know they've changed the spawn point requirements, but it's always nice to get a cap early game, especially when you're researching modifications or extra tanks. So instead of going straight down the main road there to the cap, I'm going to actually go along the canal here, or river, whatever the hell it is, the wet bit. We're going to go down here and pick up our first kill. So that guy's just been hit, and we get a nice little bounce off the upper glacis and kill that IP M1. Now coming round here, there's obviously an enemy tank blocking the cap, so we're going to pick up our second kill right there with a really nice shot just behind his composite armor on the cheeks to take out his crew, which is nice. The XM1, I probably could have gone through the cheek anyway, but you want to make sure that you get them first time rather than having to hit them multiple times. So we're clear on that side, and I'm not sure if you've seen that, There you go, right across the bridge. Little tank now is an Abrams or an XM1 or something. So there, as you can see, I'm demonstrating that amazing reverse speed of 2 miles an hour, because this guy is obviously going to be coming across one of these 2 bridges any second. So we're going to sit here and wait for him to try to do that. As soon as he does, here we go, I'm going to lay a shot straight into him. Unfortunately, it's not the shot I wanted. Well, it is, but it isn't. I hit the exact place I wanted to, but the effect of the shot was not what I wanted. I wanted a kill, not a critical hit. So yeah, RNG. As I say, that is like the nature of War Thunder. Some shots you can kill, other shots like that will just obviously do critical damage and they'll drive off. So what I'm going to do is sit here for a minute, and if you're wondering why I'm sitting here or telling me that this is a shitty maneuver because shooting people in the side as they come around the corner isn't right, I want you to just take a look at the mini-map. This is why I'm not advancing. I'm not advancing because none of my team are pushing up. And I understand that top tier, you know, it can be a little bit pricey, especially when it comes to ammunition, repair costs, etc. But I am not pushing up all the way sort of to A or beyond and then getting outflanked by multiple enemy tanks and shot to bits. So yeah, you just have to take a minute to chill, relax and take stock of the situation. So now someone's just taken a shot at me there, so what I've done here is just turn into it around. I'm going to drop some smoke. Now at this point most people will run away and take up a different position, but that's just not my style. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate my amazing reverse speeds yet again. Look at that. Oh, it's just magical. So I don't know if there's anything on the right. There possibly is, but I'm going to push through the smoke because I know for sure there's definitely a tank over there. And what I want you guys to do is watch the really tall tree. Watch that tree. Bang, there it goes. XM1. I was leading him to shoot him in the side, but thankfully he stopped. Picked up an easy kill and then got shot in the arse and killed by this guy here. So either way I would have picked up a kill, I think. So I've spawned in with a backup and I'm pushing up along the same part of the river, hopefully to kill the guy that just got me, because revenge kills are always fun and sweet. And what do you know, there's my old chum that just shot me in the arse. So I repaid a favour, shot him now. I thought he would have reversed, but thankfully someone hit his arse, set him on fire and finished him off with the second shot. So what I'm going to do is push up again on the same sort of line along the river, being a bit more cautious because obviously I don't know what's going on. The team seems extremely unwilling to participate in pushing up and attacking up. I understand they probably want to consolidate the 2 caps, but I do like to play a little bit more aggressive, so that's just my style. So I'm going to push up regardless of what they're doing, because sitting there before basically just got me killed. Now see some bullets hit there. I wasn't sure what was going on. As I come out you can see all these bullets coming down. Yeah, that is a helicopter, AH-1G. The 40mm grenade launcher obviously double detracts me, even though the spread of it was absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to have to sit here and repair this damage. I probably could have got a shot on him, but just wanted to get this done. So now I'm almost repaired. I'm going to continue to push up and hopefully pick up some more kills. Our team is just, well, let's face it, they're not doing too well. I'm literally the most aggressive player on the team and doing basically the majority of the work, but that's not too bad. I don't mind doing that. I enjoy pushing forward and being aggressive. So now I was going to go over towards A, but I'm quite cautious that there's something behind me. Thankfully that was my engine. This engine on this is really loud and it kind of throws you off at times. But if you watch, there's a little red indicator just to the left there telling me there's an enemy tank. So I was just about to go to A, so swing back round, have a look for the binoculars, and oh look at that, there's that bloke that just shot me in the arse. Boom. Critical hit on him, but I will be finishing him off with a second hit There's something in the way there, and bang, there you go. There's another one straight through the turret ring. And hopefully one day Guardian will actually fix that gap on the turret ring. It shouldn't be like that, but yeah, for the purposes of this game, it helped me a lot. That was an easy kill for me. So there's someone on B, so what I'm going to do is try to drive back and kill them and capture it for the team, because again, look at the minimap, you know, we got one guy all the way up here on B2, literally just sort of doing nothing. The other ones are sort of pushing forward, but they're being really cautious. So I'm trying to do the majority of the work and then crash because I was not paying attention. I was looking more at the smoke, and then get absolutely vaporized by a jet. And this is where I decided to bring out my jet. Okay, so here we are with the MiG-15. Now, I want some revenge for that, because I was having a really good grand game now. I was doing pretty well. 5 kills with 2 spawns in the tank, and that joker came along and decided to shoot me. So as you see there are a couple of dots off in the distance. We got a helicopter here. I was literally coming in to engage him and see the shilker set him on fire, so I left him for the shilker. Plane is way off in the distance there, basically going to the airfield. I can hear a helicopter as well. I'm not sure if you guys can. You should be able to, because it's pretty loud. And I'm going to fly around and try and look for him. The guy that got me as well in the FJ4B has literally just crashed his plane, so no revenge kill for me there. And looking for this helicopter, I can hear it, but I can't see it. So I'm going to have to swing round in a second and have another look. But I want to keep my speed up, because, you know, I did see early game that there was someone in an F100D, and the last thing I want is a missile up my tailpipe. So I'm going to turn the plane over here, careful of the G's, because I don't want to black out. Now, if you wait a second, you'll just see a red indicator right at the top where the ticket bar is. Again, you have to watch out for these. Yeah, there you go. There's a little indicator telling me there's someone above me. Now, as I pull up, you'll see him dive down, trying to get away from me. There he is. It's almost blacked out there with negative G's. So I'm going to come in on an attack run for this guy and miss him completely. This is what pisses me off though. Watch this. Watch down bottom right. Oh, he J'd out. He J'd out, so I couldn't kill him. Either way, he has to cover the repair cost of that helicopter. Whether I killed him or he J'd out, it is the same damn cost. I was very tempted at that point to actually send him a really rude message, but I refrained and basically ended up flying around for the rest of the game until, yeah, we lost. But the next game's better. Okay guys, welcome to the Fields on Normandy for our second game. I was actually quite happy to get this one, believe it or not, even though it is a small map and it does favour faster tanks, simply for the fact that it does favour Russian tanks as well, because most of this is pretty much flat. And if you played Russian tanks like a lot of you have, you'll know that the Russians really do suffer from terrible gun depression. So having a flat map like this is really beneficial to the Russian team. So I'm going to move over here to A. I always go to A on this map, whether I start on the left or the right, simply because it is a central point. As you can see, our team has dominated C at the top, so if I capture A, that leaves me in a really good position to either go to B to help out there, or to go to C if they need help. So it is a win-win situation. Get a cap and then I can help either the north or the south of the map to capture another map. So obviously there's someone on here and we're going to have to go now root them out. There's only really 2 places they're going to be. Right there on the house on the right, or sort of behind the barn, or there's a small little shack, little shed thing just over here. The guy's not there. He's over here on the right hand side, and I know it because I can see he's not there, and I can see he's not by the little shack thing. So I'm playing it coy. I'm going over here like, oh la la. See? Can you see the poke around the building? Yeah. He thinks he's sly. He had the perfect opportunity there just to shoot me in the back of the turret, and he completely missed that opportunity. So now I'm going to advance on him, force him around the other side, taking out his gunner and his loader. At this point he should have been smart, drop smoke, reversed. Instead he just sat there. I don't know why, I don't care why, but it was funny. Here we go, we're going to pick up our second kill, got hit there, just bounced off. This is another XM1 and really poor shot on his part. He's going to come round from behind the little shed and bang, second kill. And the cap as well. This is where we're going to get hit again though. And when we look over here, we can see we have a British tank. Taken at his cannon breech there with the first shot. He's going to try and do a runner. Go for the lower glacis to finish him off. And there we go for a third kill. So replace my crew, prepare the tank, and hopefully move off. So I'm just literally on the verge of repairing here. And just as I do and start to turn myself to go down towards the back of B, I'm going to get hit. I didn't even notice this guy really. Boom! But this is the bit I like. Look, watch his turret, watch his turret. No! No! Yes! Yes! That, honest to God, made me laugh. So I had to sort of tip my hat at that guy there, because that was quite funny. Poor sod, coming at me with a T-72 like he was actually going to do something. So what I'm going to do here is not spawn camp. I want to move round behind the back of B, as I said, but I want to do it and not get shot, which is easier said than done on this map because it is quite a small map. So I'm coming over here as back as I can go without getting into their spawn, and just as I think I'm in the clear, yeah, that is a Falcon, and I've just wrecked my cannon barrel because he's damaged it. So I'm going to drop smoke, I'm going to repair my cannon. No, I'm not. There I am, because it didn't work. And if this guy was smart, he'd be advancing on me as quickly as he could right now. However, he was very, very slow on the uptake. See that just to the right there? It took him more than 30 seconds to get over here, and literally paid the price for it. That was the guy that I killed in the Challenger Mark II. So yeah, dude, you really dropped the ball on that one. That was proper bad. That was really bad. You should have been a lot quicker. The Falcon's fast. So picked up the cap here for the second time, and we've got B, we've got A, and we've got C. Now what I'm going to do is just get myself some more smoke, because obviously smoke is what we need. Keeps us alive. It's helped to save us there. And we're going to move up. Now what I want to do is go on to C1. And yes, it is a kind of a small campy area, but to be honest, the game is, for all intensive purposes, over. At this point, all of their players are basically dead on their last couple of spawns, and it's time to end the game. There's literally one guy though right on the bottom of the leaderboard who hasn't done a single thing all game. Don't know where he was, don't know where he was hiding, but he never got killed. So I'm going to push over now, try and get to C as quickly as possible. As you can see, I'm picking up some decent speed as well. And here we go, XM1 shot me in the side, but someone picks him up in just a second and kills him. So I spawned in my helicopter, thinking that I could get a few quick kills or easy kills, but to be fair, the guys that were sort of hanging out for the last portion of this game were master campers. They were literally hide and seek masters. No one could find them anywhere, and they searched. I'm sat here looking through the scope, searching and searching and searching. Never even got to launch a single missile or any of my rockets. Didn't even get to fire a single bullet. So that is the end of the game basically, but a really good demonstration of this tank's armour and its capability of taking out other enemy tanks. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Okay then guys, welcome back to the hangar. So the T-72 is a really fun vehicle. I think it's pretty good. You do struggle slightly though facing top tier America because they are so fast, But there's all you got to remember is to pick your shots. When you see these tanks and they come out of the mist at you, or they just appear round a corner from you, don't panic, pick your shot. As you see, they are quite easily taken out if you shoot them in the correct place. I mean, obviously, a couple of tanks I had to shoot twice. One of them even got away. That's just War Thunder in general. That's the nature of War Thunder. RNG up your arse. But if you pick your shots and you connect properly, this tank will absolutely dominate the battlefield. It is really, really good fun. Unfortunately, no helicopter kills today, but you know, there's always other games. There was just no one, well, there was people on that last game, but literally no one could find them. No one could find them. Wherever they were hiding, I literally hold my hands up in praise, because that was some decent hide and seek there. They literally won hide and seek for everyone. So I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. If you are new to the channel and you have enjoyed today's gameplay, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And if you do, hit the notification bell for updates on future content. Also, guys, a thumbs up is appreciated. It does help the channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon and have fun.